Hello everyone. Good to see you back after like 2 weeks. Sorry, like last week I was really sick. I still a little bit down, but better. And also Halloween day. Like I wasn't, but I knew everyone was out. Basically that. Now I'll explain a little bit what I did last week. I spent an hour and a half doing some like configurations in the phone, computer, and everything like to make sure today's recording was good. I hope it is. I did like 7 or 8 recordings like before like testing. Um, the audio was not like the best ever, but it was not bad, so I like that one. Basically I hope everything's okay. Now to be quick, what I did last week. Sorry. I know the audio was a total mess, so I'm gonna explain a little bit. I was doing linear equations, you see, like doing formulas, how to solve them. Um, okay, this is the last one I did. Yeah, like 32 was the last one I did. I used a perpendicular equation, which is basically the reciprocal of the slope, which is number before the x, and with the opposite sign. Basically that I explain like all of this. I don't mm, like. I'm not going to do it again. If I'm not mistaken, I put a YouTube video, like a link to another YouTube video in the recording from last week explaining it. So I think that's like that will be enough. Also, we continue with this practice today to finish it. So basically, number 32 is almost the same as 33. Um, the others like 4 and 5. So I'm gonna do those. Let me. Okay, this is 33. Oh, 32. Sorry. No, 33. Okay, we need to write a perpendicular equations. So first, I'm gonna take a look at the slope. Okay, wait. The slope is a number in front of the x. So this is a slope. -3/5. Now, sorry. What I mean for the reciprocal is just like um the number in the like bottom going up and the number up going down. So it's gonna be 5/3. I'm gonna use Fred now. Okay, 5/3. And now, since this is negative, the other one is gonna be positive because it's the opposite reciprocal. So if this is negative, this is positive. As you see here, this was positive, so this was negative. And now this is gonna be our new slope. And the new equation like needs to pass through this point. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna use you know that the slope is m equal y minus y1 over x minus x1. So if we multiply this in both sides, like x minus x1 in both sides, we're gonna delete it here, and we're gonna get m x minus x1 equal y minus y1. So and this one right here is the equation we want to use. So we have that equation, and now we're going to substitute by the point we have. Give me 1 second. Okay, we have this is I'm gonna do it like really little, so we have space to finish. So y minus y1 equal mx minus x1. So we have y, that's a constant, so we don't change it. We have our y value, it's gonna be 1. So y minus 1 equal our slope is our m, so it is 5 over 3 times x minus, sorry, no, 6. This is our x values because it's x comma y. So we have our x value, put the 6 here, and this is our equation. Now if they are asking you to solve it, you just continue working with it. We multiply 5 over 3 by each term, so we get y minus 1 equal 5 over 3x, and now 5 over 3 um like times 6 is gonna be like the same. I'll do it right here. 5 over 3 times 6 is the same as 5 over 3 times 6 over 1. 6 over 1 is only 6. So we multiply the both in the denominator and the ones in the like numerator, basically. 5 times 6 equal 3. 3 times 1 equal 3. And 3 divided by 3 is equal 10. So we have minus because this is positive, this is negative, so minus 10. Now we add 1 in both sides, and we got that y equal 5 over 3x minus 9, because 10 plus negative 10 plus 1 is minus 9, and this is our answer for theory 3. Yes. Now for theory 4, I may use yellow. Theory 4, we come here, we see our slope is negative 5, our reciprocal is gonna be positive 1, like opposite reciprocal is gonna be positive 1 over 5, since this is 5 over 1, so we just flip them, and we got our points. So y minus 1, and then 1 over 5, and this is negative 3, okay, 1 over 5, x minus, now the value is negative 3, so we say minus and minus is plus, so we just put plus, okay, 1 second, okay, now plus 3, you see, because minus, like if they have the same sign, it's gonna be positive. If they have different sign, it will be negative, as I have explained before. So we got our equation. If we need to solve it, we do, and we get that y minus 1 equal, we multiply these terms and we get 1 over 5x plus 1 over 5 times 3 is the same as 1 over 5 times 3 over 1. So we multiply both the numerator, we get 3, like 3 times 1 is 3, 5 times 1 is 5. So we have 1, 5, like 1 over 5 plus 3 over 5. Oops, wait, better. Now we add 1 in both sides, so and we get the y equal 1 over 5x and 3 over 5, and I do it right here. 1 second. 3 over 5 plus 1. Since we are adding, I wanted to search for the same denominator. Since this is 1 and 5, our denominator is going to be 5. Since we are looking for the greatest common factor, which is like the number that you can multiply, like divide both denominators. But basically, anytime you have 1 as the denominator for the other side, or for the other part of the addition or subtraction, you just use the denominator of the other, which is in this case is 5. So 5 divided by 1, 5 divided by 1 is 1. 1 multiplied by 3 is 3 plus 5 divided, oh, 5 divided by 5 is 1. My bad. Now 5 divided by 1 is 5, and 5 multiplied by 5 is 5. Like 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. And we got 3 plus 5 all over 5. 3 plus 5 is 8, so we get 8 over 5. And that's our answer. And this is number 34. Sorry. Now, purple one. And this is our new problem. Our slope is 2 now. So since this is 2 over 1, our reciprocal is 1 over 2. And now this is positive, so our reciprocal needs to be negative. And so our new slope is negative 1 over 2. And we got our point, so let's keep going. We say y minus, or y was negative 5, minus positive, because it is the same sign. So plus 5 equal negative 1 over 2. Since it was our slope, 1 second, better x minus, what is the value of x? 8. 8. So y plus 5 equal, we multiply the negative 1 over 2 by each side, and we get negative 1 over 2x. And now negative 1 over 2 times 8, negative then negative, remember the sign, negative 8 over 1. So negative 1 times negative 8 is going to be positive 8, because negative, like they are the same sign, so it's positive. I'm sorry for repeating this so much, but it's very, very important. And then 2 and 1, like 2 times 1 is 2, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So we get plus 4. Now we subtract 5 from both sides. So we get y, like 5 minus 5 is 0, so y equal negative 1 over 2x. And 4 minus 5 is going to be negative 1, because they are like they have different signs. So in the addition, like in the addition subtraction, basically the one with the greatest sign is the one that survives, like the sign that escaped. So we say 5 minus 4 is 1, 5 has negative sign, so our 1 has also a negative sign. And this is our answer. And this is number 35, right? I think so. Let me check now. Yep. Now for 36, line P contains the point. Okay. Write the equation of the line that is parallel to line P and passes through the point. Okay, first what we need to do is find the slope. As just saw in the ones before, the first step we always did was find the slope. Either this one, this one, this one. So we use the slope formula. Pretty simple. Y minus y1 over x minus x1. So we substitute our values and we set 25 minus 5. Oh wait, this is a negative. Okay, 1 second, because then I might get confused later. Okay, perfect. Okay, as I said before, the formula is y minus y1, but minus and minus plus positive, so plus 5, and then 3 minus minus and minus 2. It will be positive because they are the same sign. So we keep going. 25 plus 5, 30. 3 plus 2, 5. And 30 divided by 5 is 6. And this is going to be our slope. Now we use the same formula we used before to create the equation. So we have y minus y1 equal mx minus x1, which is basically another version of the slope formula. Sorry. So we have y, like the equation we need is to go through the point -1 comma -9. So that's the point we're gonna be using. Also, wait, I'm getting a little bit ahead right now. First, you see that we need to write an equation that is parallel. You might think, what does it mean? So basically it means that it needs to have the same slope. It's not the same y-intercept, so it's not the same like the second point, like the the equation is, wait. Mhm. The equation is y equal a m x plus b, and m is our slope, and b is our y-intercept. Like it doesn't, like they don't have the same b, but they do have the same m, which is our slope. And so if we got our slope here, that's what we're going to be using. Now, so we substitute our values is -1 comma -1, and I'm gonna put it here, -1 comma -9. So y value is -9, as I said before, minus and minus positive. So y plus 9 equal 6. That was our m value from before. X minus minus and minus positive, so x plus 1. And we keep going, we multiply 6 by x and by 1, and we get that y plus 9 equal 6 times x, 6x. 6 times 1 is 6, so 6x plus 6. Now we subtract 9 from both sides. 9 minus 9 is 0, so we have the y equals 6x. 6 minus 9 is going to be -3. And this right here is our answer. This line is parallel to the other line and pass through the point -1 comma -9. Line J contains the point. Now write an equation to line that is parallel and pass through the point. Okay, that's basically the same way we did before. So I'm gonna go a little bit quicker. We have the m gonna be equal in this case, and -7 plus 3. You see, minus minus is plus. Now this is gonna be 5 minus minus 5 is like positive, so plus 5. And -7 plus 3 is -4. We give the sign of the bigger one, we subtract them, and we subtract them. And 5 plus 5 is 10. I can divide this by 2, and I'm gonna get 4 divided by 2 is 2, 10 divided by 2 is 5, so we get negative, we give the sign, 2 over 5. If you don't understand this and when you're watching the video, just go to Discord, send, like, there is a channel that are questions, and you can go there and just pop pop up any question you have. I'll answer it, I promise. Now keep going. We have our slope needs to be parallel, so we use the same slope, and now we say that y minus, okay, what is our y value? 4, okay, y minus 4 equal negative 2 over 5, x minus, what is our x value? It is 15, so x minus 15. Now y minus 4 equal, we multiply negative 2 over 5x. Now negative 2, negative and negative, like negative, negative and negative. That's going to be positive, so positives. 2 times 15, 30, 30 divided by 5 is 6. So I'm just going to put the 6 right here. If you didn't understand, it's basically this. Um, um, so this is going to be 3 over 5. This is going to be 6. Yeah, that's what I did. I'm just trying to go really quick. And now we add 4 in both sides. Negative 4 plus 4 is just 0, so we have that y equal negative 2 over 5x. And now 6 plus 4 is 10, so plus. And that's our answer for that exercise. Now we keep going. You see, it's basically the same, and but this time, you see, this line is perpendicular. So the slope needs to be opposite reciprocal. So if the slope is 1 over 2, our perpendicular slope will be negative 2. Like, as I was explaining before. So we keep going. We first do our slope, like our normal slope through the 2 points we have. It's gonna be negative 1, like m equals negative 1 minus a over 4 minus a minus positive, so plus 8. Minus, we add the numbers, keep the sign, so minus a 1 minus 8 is gonna be minus 9, like negative 9. 4 plus 8, 12. We divide both sides by 3, and we get that 9 divided by 3 is 3, so negative 3 over if 12 divided by 3 is 4, so over 4. That's our slope, our original one. But remember, we are looking for the perpendicular. So the slope we want is the opposite reciprocal. This is negative, so we want a positive slope. And that slope is going to be 4 over 3. So we have our slope, we have our point, we just use our equation y minus. Okay, y1 is negative, so minus minus positive. So y plus 2 equal 4 over 3. X minus the same, minus minus positive, so x plus 2. Now y plus 2 equal 4 over 3x, we multiply now. 4 over 3 times 2 is going to be 4 times 2, which is 8 over 3. So we keep the sign, and this is 8 over 3. That's what we have. Now we add 2 in both sides, so like we subtract, subtract 2 in both sides. 2 minus 2 is 0, so we have that y is going to be, okay, let me 1 second. Y is going to be equal 4 over 3x. Now 8 over 3 minus 2. You remember, as I said before, subtraction and addition, we need the same denominator. So we have 3 in the denominator. Remember, every time you see a 1, we're going to use the other denominator. So 3 divided by 3, 1. 1 times 8 is 8. Okay, we keep the sign, remember. 3 divided by 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So 8 minus 6 is going to be 2. So our answer is 2 over 3. So, and you see, this is positive. So this is will be plus 2 over 3. And this right here is the answer. Sorry, again. Now next one, basically the same. The same concept, one like one times the other. This is very important. Like this you see even calculus classes. So better to learn it now that than try in the university or in high school, depending on where you take calculus. But just keep going. This is the same. We get 2 points. Now we need to write an equation that is perpendicular. So we hear the word perpendicular. We think, okay, opposite reciprocal score, like a slope. Very good. We got 2 points. We got the other point. We're perfect. So we use our equation. Gonna change color. Maybe it's better to say it this way. Okay, and we got that m equal by 1, 21 minus positive, so plus 11, 2 minus positive, so plus 2. 21 plus 11, 32. 2 plus 2, 4. And then 32 divided by 4 is equal 8. This is our normal slope. Wait, okay. Now our perpendicular one, remember this is 8 over 1, so our perpendicular one will be 1 over 8. Now this is positive, so this needs to be negative. Negative 1 over 8. Now we have our slope, so we use our formula. We get the y minus 2 equal negative 1 over 8 x minus 16. So y minus 2 equal negative 1 over 8x. Now minus positive. So this will be 1 times 16, 16 over 8, 2. So 16 divided by 8 is 2. And if you need to make sure we're right, just remember you're multiplying. So it's gonna be the numerator and the like times the denominator times the denominator, sorry. So the upper part and the bottom part. I just put it all positive because it's negative. This is also something negative, so it just become positive. Like negative times negative is plus, like positive. Remember, same sign, positive answer in multiplication and division only. So 1 times 16 equals 16. 8 times 1 equals 8. 16 divided by 8, 2. This is what I did before. I just wanted to show you why I did it that way. And now we add 2 in both sides. So we can eliminate this and we get the y equal negative 1 over 8x. And 2 plus 2 is just 4. So plus 4. And that's our answer. And now let's keep going. Line G contains these 2 points, and now we need to write a line perpendicular to G. Isn't this like sounds the same? For me, does. So, you know, I know, very repetitive, but that's just to like reinforce the concept because it is important. So m our slope is going to be equal 3. Okay, minus 3. Okay, 3 minus 3. Then it's going to be 7 minus 8, so plus 8. Now, as you see here, 3 minus 3 is 0, and this is going to be like 7 plus 8, 15. But 0 divided by any number is just going to be 0. So our slope is 0. What does that mean? Basically, when your slope is 0, it's just this. Okay, we have this graph right here. 1 second. This one? I'm just trying to make it. Okay, that's better. And this is the x, these are the y's. and we have a slope of 0. What does that mean? Like, is this a vertical line? So this has a slope equals 0 because it doesn't have a room. It's always a rise, a constant rise. So we have a vertical line, and what we want is a perpendicular line to a line that is perpendicular to line G. Now, um, wait, I'm just trying to think. Okay, no, never mind. I made a mistake here. That's the reason. Yeah, okay. This is what I wanted to get. So, never mind. I show you the math behind. Now that I was doing the math behind in my head, I figured out what I did wrong. Let me just show you how the math behind. We have this slope that is 0. So basically, I want to know what is the equation of that line, of the normal line, the line that they are giving us, not the perpendicular. I'll show you why now. So I'm going to use my formula. So y minus, I'm going to use this point. I just think it's easier to work with. Okay, 7 equal a 0 equals 0. Oh, y minus 3, sorry. Y minus 3 equals 0. X minus 7. Okay, y minus 3 equal 0 times x 0. 0 times 7 is also 0, so it's the same. So we add 3 in both sides, and we get y equal 3. And when we get to graph that equation, it's going to be right here. Suppose it's 3, so it's going to be right here because it doesn't have an x, so it doesn't have a slope. It cannot move anyway. 1 second. That's good. Okay, this your equation. Now we want a line that is perpendicular to that. And always what you need to think is that this is a horizontal line, so a line perpendicular to that horizontal line. In this case, yes, the slope is 0. I'm sorry for the one before. I was like thinking ahead and didn't do the math. Always do the math first. But learn from my mistakes. So we have the y equal 3. That's our equation. That's what we have. Now we want to do a perpendicular line. So we know that a perpendicular line, like we need to know this, of a horizontal is going to be a vertical one. Something like this. If this is going to be y equal 3, then our perpendicular line needs to be x equal something. Okay, I'm going to use another color. X equal something. And what I like to think is that, as you see here, this is just the value of the y. Like the value of the y never change. It's the same all over the the equation, the line. So the value of the y is always gonna be 3 in this infinite line right here, like the purple one. Now for the orange one, what that I'm going to make red right now. This line right here, we know that the value of the x is always going to be the same because it's a perpendicular line and it is vertical. So like every time you see a vertical line, the value of the x is always but always going to be the same. That's the reason our answer needs to be x equals something. So as I see here, this is my y and this is my x. And since this is my x and I know the value of the x will never change, I know that my equation is x equal 5. And that's it. Yeah, this is my answer. Yes, that's basically it. If you have any more questions, go to Discord, send me like a chat, put it in the group. Everything works. I'll answer. And if I don't know, I'll just learn it and teach you, like, and explain to you whatever you need. I think this is going to be the last one. But what is the equation of a line that passes through the point and is parallel to, okay, what happened here? Okay, and passes through the point. Wait, oh no, like, rebobinate. What is the equation of a line that passes through the point? Okay, and is parallel to the line whose equation is the equation they show that right there. So, first, okay, we have this line. We want it like, you see this, and you know that you want it in this form. Like you want it in y equal x plus b because that's the easiest format we get to work with, and it's also the format we are using in all of these equations before. So we want to understand everything about it, and we want it in that format. So we get this line. We have 2x minus y equal 4. I'm going to add y to both sides, and I'm going to get 2x equal 4 plus y. Because when I add y here, this is just gonna cancel out into this color. So plus y, so this cancel out, and then plus y. So we have 2x equal 4 plus y. Now we want the y all like along. We want the y along in one side, and we have been using all here. Like the y always finish being along. So we're gonna leave the y alone. So we need to subtract 4 in both sides. So we can cancel out this. We subtract 4 and we get that y equal to x minus 4. And yeah, that's our equation. And if you are not comfortable seeing this way, you can always put like, I'm not changing anything. I'm just putting the what is in the right and the left, what is in the left and the right. Just moving it. We are allowed to do that. We are allowed to move it. It's not gonna change anything. So this is our equation, and when I say this, I know this is my slope. Oops, my bad. So this too is my slope. I need a line that is parallel and passes through the point. -3 minus 11. Okay, first, when I see this, okay, this is not my answer. It doesn't have a slope of 2. That's not what I need. This is also not my answer. This does not have a slope of 2. So these lines are not parallel at all. Sorry. So we discard them. Now we have two options, and what we need to do is just keep going what we have been doing these 40 minutes. And we got the y1. Okay, I'm coming back to red. Y1 is positive, so plus 11 equal our slope, which is 2. Remember the m value, okay, 2 times x minus 3, like minus positive, so plus 3. And we multiply, so y plus 11 equal 2 times x, 2x, 2 times 3, 6. And we give the positive sign. Now we subtract 11 from both sides. 11 minus 11 is 0, so we cancel out. And then, so we got 6 minus 11. They have different signs, so we subtract them. Like 11 minus 6 is 5. Now, since 11 have a negative sign, we just keep it sign. So minus 5. Um, right now, okay, we know that this is our answer. We just need to go and we say, okay, this is the exact same thing I have. So this is my answer. And that's it. That's all we need to do. Yep. Basically, I'm going to put my information in the description, Discord link. If I find a helpful video, I'll put it as well. Um, thank you for listening. If you were in Discord, I having some problems sharing the screen. I tried to fix it. Just watching the video here on YouTube.